Hello, this is Ghostly. Welcome to the Goth Realm. This is the origin of punk rock slash goth part 2. Okay, let's see. Now, when the punk rockers decided to get together to have like little celebrations or whatever you want to call it, this was the start of what we nowadays call MPs or mosh pits. And what they would do naturally, for those of you who've never been in a mosh pit, they would yell, hit, and knock each other down, do all kinds of crazy stuff. Climb walls if possible. It was very violent, lots of energy, and that's where that type of stuff came from. Let's see. They were also into stage diving and stuff like that. That was part of the I don't care if I live or die basically mentality. Anyway, after all this, after the punk rockers got their philosophy got going, the punk rock scene, in so many words, jumped the English Channel, and it went into Great Britain. Now, naturally, there are no missile silos sitting on top of the ground in Great Britain. Therefore, the original philosophy of the punk rockers was naturally lost. However, the punk rock scene got going from in Great Britain from crushing unemployment in the UK and social unrest. The original punks in Germany would not tolerate a record deal because their philosophy is we live in a broken down society. Therefore, if there are no hospitals and stuff like that, why the hell would there be record deals or record sales? This is what the punk rockers, the original punk rockers in Germany felt. However, that philosophy did not jump the English Channel. So, that philosophy did not jump the English Channel. So for groups like the Sex Pistols and stuff like that to get going, for groups like the Sex Pistols and stuff like that to sign recording contracts, there was nothing wrong with it. For the German punk rockers, that was the ultimate sin. That was the ultimate betrayal. Anyway, but at this point in the game, the German punk rockers are pretty much out of the picture, and from this point on, they are basically lost to history. Okay, let's see. Alright, when the punk rock scene came to the UK, it was the British that gave it style and media attention. This was taboo for the West German punk rockers. To the British, the punk rockers were something to giggle at, and they were also something to bring a little excitement to the UK and entertainment in the name at the time when UK was having some serious problems. This is what brought us the Sex Pistols and other groups. The Sex Pistols did not have a problem with signing a record deal, and the rest was history. Now, I have to back this up a bit. The Sex Pistols were signing record deals. The Sex Pistols signing record deals was not a case of sellout to the kids of the UK. It was the West Germans, but they were pretty much out of the picture at that point. That's what I originally said. Let's see. What I'd like to know, one thing I would like to know is, how many of these punk rockers from West Germany were there? And I'm not sure if it's West Germany or East Germany. I'm not sure of either one. But it was one of the two. So what I would like to know is how many were there? Were there thousands or hundreds or just a handful? Anyway, let's see. Yeah, so that looks like that's just about it about the origins. Now, as I said, this information is something that is not cut in stone. My source was a girl from college who shacked up with a man who lived in Germany at the time, and he said he knew some of these people. So the story that you're hearing from me is now fourth generation story. What I would like to know is about the origin of punk rockers. Don't tell me about punk rock music, because I don't give a damn about punk rock music. I would like to know, about the origins of the original punk rockers. Anyway, back to the story. When the punk rock scene hopped the pond and came to America, naturally, the philosophy of the missile silos and stuff like that was totally gone. If there was any remnants of it left, it certainly was gone by the time it got to American soil. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I really, truly, and honestly, if you have any information about the original punk rockers, I would even like to see a picture of missile silos that were on the ground during that time. If you have any information about this, any corrections, I'm open for it. And I would also like this to be a forum where we as goths and punk rockers and vampires can all come together and just have a place to relax, chit-chat, bullshit, whatever, together, okay? I hope I haven't rambled on too much, but I would like to welcome you to the goth realm. The reason why I started this group was because, to me, goth is more than just the black hair, the pale makeup, and being the artsy-fartsy type person. Now, what I had said earlier about the punk rockers are the fathers of American goth. I simply would like to know the history of the goths or the punk rockers, be they British or West German or East German. I would like to know their origin. This is Ghost Lee, and welcome to the goth realm. Goodbye.